Hey there, insightful viewers. Welcome back to another important discussion on relationships and love. Today we're talking about a critical issue that many people don't realize until it's too late: the wrong reasons people marry. It's no secret that marriage is one of the biggest decisions you can make. But how often do we stop and think about why we're choosing this path? Sometimes, people marry for reasons that have nothing to do with love, and let's just say, can lead to a whole lot of heartache. 1. Marrying out of societal pressure. Let's kick things off with one of the most common reasons people get married: the pressure from society. We've all been there, right? Everyone around you seems to be getting married, and suddenly you feel like you're running out of time. But let me tell you, marrying because everyone else is doing it is one of the worst reasons. Your journey is unique, and marriage should be based on your readiness and connection with your partner, not just because it's the next step society expects. When marriage becomes about keeping up with societal expectations, it's more about external validation than genuine love. And trust me, those pressures don't hold a candle to the challenges that come with marriage. 2. Fear of loneliness. Now let's talk about another dangerous reason people marry: fear of loneliness. It's natural to want companionship, but marrying someone just to avoid being alone can lead to a lifetime of dissatisfaction. A marriage built on fear isn't sustainable. You end up settling for someone who may not be the right fit, and over time, that loneliness only deepens. Instead of rushing into marriage out of fear, it's better to take the time to understand what truly makes you happy. After all, a relationship should add joy to your life, not just fill an emotional void. 3. Financial security. Here's another big one: marrying for financial security. While there's no denying that money can make life easier, marrying someone solely because they're wealthy is a slippery slope. When finances are the foundation of a relationship, emotional connection often takes a back seat, and that can lead to resentment down the line. Money can come and go, but the emotional bond you have with your partner should be what sustains your marriage. If financial stability is your primary motivation, it might be time to reassess your priorities. 4. Marrying to fix relationship problems. The classic marriage will fix everything mindset. This is a trap many couples fall into, thinking that tying the knot will somehow resolve deep-rooted issues. But here's the truth: marriage magnifies problems. It doesn't solve them. If your relationship is struggling before marriage, those issues will only become more pronounced afterward. Before you say "I do," make sure your relationship is built on a solid foundation. Marriage is a commitment, not a band-aid. 5. External validation. Proving something to others. Ever felt the need to prove something to others by getting married? Whether it's to show off to your ex, make your parents happy, or just look good on social media, this is one of the worst reasons to tie the knot. Marriage isn't about proving your worth to the world. It's about your connection with your partner. When external validation becomes your driving force, you lose sight of what truly matters: love, respect, and understanding in your relationship. 6. A desire for status or prestige. Some people marry because they think it will elevate their status or give them a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's marrying into a wealthy family or someone with a high social standing, basing your decision on status is a recipe for disappointment. A healthy marriage should be about partnership and shared values, not just the status it brings. Remember, appearances can be deceiving, and what looks good on the outside may not feel fulfilling on the inside. 7. Pressure from family. Family pressure can be intense. Maybe your parents want grandchildren, or they think you should marry someone from a specific background. But here's the reality: you're the one living the marriage, not your family. Marrying to please others will only lead to resentment and frustration. Your marriage should be about your happiness and your partner's, not fulfilling someone else's expectations. 8. To escape an unhappy life. Sometimes people look at marriage as an escape from an unhappy or unfulfilling life. Maybe you're struggling with your job, your living situation, or even your mental health, and you see marriage as a way out. But here's the catch: marriage won't fix what's broken in your life. In fact, it may bring even more stress and responsibility. Before you enter into a lifelong commitment, take the time to address your personal issues. Marrying someone isn't a cure for unhappiness. It's a partnership that requires emotional stability from both sides. 9. To have children. Finally, we come to a common reason many people rush into marriage: the desire to have children. Don't get me wrong, wanting to start a family is a beautiful thing, but marrying someone solely because you want kids, without considering compatibility or emotional connection, can lead to challenges down the road. Children are a blessing, but the relationship between the parents is just as important for their well-being. A strong foundation of love and partnership is essential for creating a happy, stable family life. So what about you? Have you ever felt the pressure to marry for any of these reasons?